I don't know. He had to go out and she needed a bath. There's all kinds of madness that went on. Anyhow, I'm here now. I'm just looking for it. I'm here. And then we can get started. Um, what? Okay. Um, I forgot what I was going to say. Never. It'll come back to me. It'll come back. Just try to organize this place here for a sec. One, two, all over. Oh. Um, there's a restaurant here it's not far from here that we've been going to for like ever. And my brother and sister-in-law went there tonight. They're telling me about the guy. He's asking about the owner guy. He's so nice. Anyhow, I got to get over there. I haven't been there. You know what I think it was? I think the last time that I ate from there, I was still pregnant. And I had two friends that came over for dinner. And I picked up the food from there because, you know, I'm not cooking. I don't cook. Anyway. So let's see, the first person here. Cinnamon General for next week. General for next week. General for next week. Maybe I need to move this lamp. Maybe the lighting would be better if I moved that. Oh, I can't go that far because there's shit up there. I guess it's alright. It's whatever. It's fine. I'm always trying to improve on everything. I think I got to get a lamp that's like closer, like on that shelf. Okay, next week you have a Sagittarius that comes in that may be of significance. Things change for the better for you quickly, and negativity moves into the past. Listen to your intuition. Intuition is heightened. It also looks like there may be an earth sign around Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You're feeling a little bit more financially stable, and you could be starting a new journey. Not a bad week. Shayavish General. Shayavish General. Looks like you're prepared for your life to move forward. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. You may be focused on a side business or a side hustle that could bring in some pretty decent money. Two of Pentacles, feeling as if life has come back into balance and no longer holding yourself back. Fire sign comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, that may be of significance. Lemore, I don't see it yet. Let me do Elizabeth for General. Okay, you've got feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You could breathe a sigh of relief. An air sign comes in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. No longer waiting for your ship to come in, but you're making things happen. Headed over towards 10 cups being full. It also looks like you've got the world at your feet, and a new romantic offer may come in. Could be from that air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and you're moving onto greener pastures. It also looks like you have money coming in. Could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan that makes you feel relief. Maybe taking a little road trip, and you also may be working on a little bit of a creative project that brings in a whole lot of happiness. Adriana, I don't know if you noticed, but the candle flame was in the form of a heart. Yours is burning really well. All the ones that I've done this week have done really well. One candle it was slow and it was struggling, and it was funny. There were two candles that I did for the same person. One candle started burning really fast, or like pretty good flame. The other one was struggling, and at some point they switched, and then the one that was struggling went out, and now the other one is like, it's almost done. This week everything has been pretty good. The energy's been good. Karina, next 48 hours. Could be starting a new journey. You got starting a new journey. You got success coming in. You got Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. You have a Pisces and a Libra that come in that may be brand new energy. Things change for the better for you quickly out of the clear blue sky. Shanti, General. Okay, you got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Focus on what you want more of. You just might get it. You've got negativity moving into the past. No longer feeling stuck, feeling like life is moving forward. The world is at your feet and you're headed over towards the 10 cups being full. Got some money coming in. You're making things happen. You're not sitting around waiting for anything. You could have a Leo around that may be of significance. Happiness is coming in, and you may be working on a creative project or some kind of a like new creative project that you either get a lot out of or maybe you find it to be therapeutic. Lamore, how did most people like the video of me showing my lip gloss line today? It was good. Most people, felt like made a decision to start a new journey. I would say that video may boost sales. There's success coming in around it. You got a wish around it too. Whatever it was, it should produce sales, and it should be it should have taken off well, or it will be taking off well. It's pretty positive. Karina, love. And you are prepared for love. Prepared for love, you got choices coming in, feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain when a new water sign comes in. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You also have a very passionate Leo coming in that may be new energy. You're no longer waiting around for your ship to come in, but you're making things happen. You have a Pisces that enters. Anxiety around love moves into the past. You have choices and you're not holding yourself back, which is a good thing. Looks like you have some nice opportunity coming in. New me. What kind of candle magic should I do next? Put something out for a wish, right? And then another one for growth, change, and transformation. That's what I would do. One, a wish, whatever it is, no matter how crazy it might be. And then the other one, growth, change, and transformation. Adriana, also got my first tattoo, and it didn't hurt. It was a good day, except that I'm still working away, and have a really good night. Congratulations on the new tattoo. My first one was the most painful. I think it was just because it was the first time. and I didn't like know what to expect. And I was really young. I wasn't that young. I was like 20. Um, but after that, like the rest of them were like, they were no big deal. But I want to get more stars on my arm. So funny that my father's an artist and he hates tattoos. I mean, he's not a tattoo artist, but it's usually like, you know, still art. He doesn't like them. Anyway. Elizabeth, you seeing money soon and when? Yeah, you have an opportunity for before the end of this month that's going to bring in money. You've got Ten of Pentacles. It could be a substantial amount of money. You're no longer holding yourself back, and you're also feeling less burdened around money. And it should be before the end of July. It could be something that comes in out of the blue when you least expect it. Auntie Charlie, does Mr. Jones love me or is it just sex? No, it's not just sex. There's definite feelings and connection here with you and him. It is definitely not just sex. I know sometimes it may feel like that, but it's not. You know, relationships that are just sex, they usually don't last a long time. You know, a lot of times there's like burning passion that lasts 5 minutes and then that's it, it's over and it's done. But that's not this. Kevin, if I get the job, will I pick it up quick or no? Yeah, you will. Yeah. Empress. I don't see it yet, so let me go back up to the top. Hello, hello. Where am I? Anne. General. I didn't do Anne, I don't think. Got the Magician here. First card that comes up around you. The ability to manifest new opportunities. Focus on what you want more of. You just might get it. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. You may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. It looks like with the 10 cups being full, you're headed towards 10 cups being full. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan may make you feel relief, or putting money aside for something makes you feel relief. Lola, next 48 hours. Next 48 hours. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You're not seeing it just yet, but by the end of the 48 hours, it should reveal itself. You've got an Aries coming in that may be of significance. It also looks like your intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. Could be taking a little road trip that is possible with this card. It also could be that a Cancer enters. It looks like you're feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain. You could breathe a sigh of relief. Maybe it's a Cancer that comes in, because there's divine timing coming in. Maybe you meet a Cancer through divine timing. Kevin, angel messages. Page of Water, intuitive, sensitive, artistic, and friendly. A new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase. Heightened psychic abilities. Empress, Archangel Gabriel. Lavish abundance. Give birth to your dreams. Nurture yourself and others. Eight of Fire. Events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over. Many things happening at once. Love always. What's next with me and T.O.? Okay, if this is somebody from your past, they return or you run into them, you should be speaking to each other, or there may be some kind of a fated meeting. It looks like your perseverance around the situation seems to pay off, but they don't seem to put in a whole lot of effort, or they do a lot of thinking, but they don't do a lot of acting. So if you want this situation to move forward, you may have to put in a little more effort, because I don't see all that much coming from them at this point. So you just may have to reach out to them, or reach out to them more, or be a little more persistent. Empress. How did Bree feel when my brother asked her about a restaurant that she's been wanting to try? Did she get an idea that it was so that he could ask her out? Yes, I think she did. Yeah. Kevin, try ashwagandha gummies. Are they for me? What is that? What is it? I was thinking today, or like sometime this week, one of my friends had given me these vitamins. They're like these big horse pills. She gave them to me last year, but I didn't start taking them because I had prenatal vitamins that I was still taking. So I just started taking the vitamins that she gave me. And I was thinking about gummy vitamins. And like, I don't know if these are vitamins, so I'm not saying anything bad about these, but like, do we really believe that gummy vitamins are a good idea? Like, really? Like, it's like sugar. Right? I mean, what's gummy made out of? I don't know. I don't know about that. Anyhow. Okay. Are these gummies for me? I'm only getting a 33% chance yes. So you might not like them, or you may feel like they don't do anything for you. I don't know what they're supposed to do, but you just might, I don't know. I don't have high hopes for them. Yeah, especially the hair ones. But you know what? I've read so much crap about like hair, skin, and nail ones. I don't think any of them work, regardless of what they are. Like, I think it's all a scam. But I'm skeptical. I mean, I've been ripped off so many times that I'm just skeptical. This is, hang on here, because this whole thing is like sideways. Um, yeah, these pills, it says to take between 2 and 4 a day. They're pretty big. They're like that. I mean, I don't have a problem swallowing them, but they're just big. Anyhow. KB Love. Well, you're finally putting an old wound or an old hurt to rest. It's moving into the past and it's going to be done. That and the tower moment that went with it, moving into the past. Anxiety is moving into the past and you're no longer holding yourself back. Out of the clear blue sky, a fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries enters. It looks like you also have an Aquarius and a Sagittarius around that may be of significance. You've got success coming in around growth, change, and transformation around your love life. If you're not with anyone right now, plenty of new opportunities coming in. If you are with someone right now, the old wound in the Tower moment moves into the past, and your current relationship moves forward and transforms for the better. If you're not with anyone, there's plenty of opportunity. You also have a Virgo and a Libra coming in. So you may have plenty of choices on the horizon. I've never tried edibles. The gummy edibles work. Maybe the gummy vitamins do work. Muljan, general. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Earth sign comes in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. They may be of significance. It also looks like you have the world at your feet and you're no longer feeling stuck or held back, but like life is starting to move forward. You are heading over towards greener pastures. It looks like you should be getting a little bit better compensated at work and a little bit better respected. Elizabeth, career. Okay, feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief. You have happiness coming out over your career. And you may be going back to school, learning a new area of study. It could even be on the job training, whatever it is positive. Don't be afraid to lay down the law and express what you need when it comes to your career or your jobs. Judgment card, you should be at the right place at the right time. That brings in a new opportunity. And it could have some long-term potential too. Yeah, you're no longer feeling burdened or weighed down. Your career should be moving forward. And I think it's happening soon. I think it could be happening before the end of this month. That would be great. Takira, general career. General career. Things should change for the better for you quickly. Things all of a sudden out of the clear blue sky should change for the better for you quickly around work. There may be a Sagittarius around work or career that's of significance. Wheel of Fortune, have a little bit of good luck coming in. A cause for celebration comes in around career. Got money coming in. Ten of Pentacles could be a large sum of money and a wish comes true. You're another one that's being guided by the divine. You could also have some choices when it comes to your career. And you got the Magician. The ability to manifest new opportunities. Got a lot of nice potential around jobs, career, and business. Kevin, will they ask questions about my application? I think they will ask questions about the application or on the application, but I don't think it's anything bad or anything tough to deal with. Like, I think it's, I don't know, I think it's a pretty easy interview. Empress, how would Bree feel or do if my brother were to ask her out? I think she would want to go. She's got kind, caring, sensitive, sincere energy. There's long-term potential. She's not feeling burdened or stressed by the situation. She could see things moving forward. She's got a little bit of adventure coming in. I don't think it would hurt if I took one. Forget it. I don't know why. Everything just would be funny. I would find everything funny. So stupid. I don't know why, but I would think everything is funny. Well, so if I walk into G5 tonight to network with managers, will I get hired? You could get hired, not tonight, but you could get hired in the future. I would give it a shot. It looks like you're not holding yourself back and you could have some success around that. I don't see any reason why not. Kevin, is there new people? What are they like? Okay. There's new people. So you have a couple of people coming in here. You have a Libra and you have a Virgo. You have one or both these people may be very well balanced, very stable, very grounded. Somebody may suffer from anxiety and you might feel like an instant connection with the anxiety to this person. Somebody that comes in has a very strong spiritual practice that it may be very important to them. They may tell you about it. You may explore it. Whatever it is, it would do no harm, even if you felt like it didn't resonate with you. But it may be something interesting that you hear about. I think you'd have a lot of new energy, yeah, around this job and just in general. There's also the Magician here, so you have the ability to manifest new people in your life. So, you know what? It's up to you. Like, this could be sort of a turning point in your life that brings in, like, a lot of new energy. Oh, excuse me. The freaking pool knocks me out. You know why? Because I don't actually get a chance to go really in the pool, but chase her around. That's what's so exhausting. So the manager at CoverGirls keeps making me wait week after week without taking my info down to get hired. Should I just consider other waitress locations? I would, yeah. I would not wait around for anybody. I would, keep moving forward. Yeah, I wouldn't wait around. There's plenty of opportunity out there, and I wouldn't wait around for somebody who's dragging their feet. UAF Spirit. The World, Archangel Michael. A job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude, path towards enlightenment. Page of Water. Intuitive, sensitive, artistic, and friendly. A new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase. Heightened psychic abilities. Oh, and my favorite, Archangel Raphael. Intimate relationships. Carefully weigh your decisions. Good health. I mean, I don't like the way his lips look in this picture. It looks like he's got lipstick all over his... I mean, does it look like he's got lipstick all over his face? I don't know what that's about. Saturn, good things coming for me in the next month. Yeah, you've got good stuff happening here. You've got things change for the better for you quickly. Success comes in around a work or business opportunity that brings in some extra money, more money, or you're feeling better compensated. Looks like you have a little bit of good luck that comes in. If you're not in a relationship, a new soulmate enters. Could be a Gemini. Could also be another air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. If you are in a relationship, current relationship looks good. Just watch out for a little sharp energy around the situation. Feeling as if you made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief. Maybe taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and that serves you well. And you're no longer feeling weighed down by the weight of the world, but feeling like the energy around you is a little bit lighter. A. Hamilton, general for September. Sure. Okay, the solution to a problem is in front of you. You're not seeing it. In the month of September, it presents itself to you. This also could be somebody of significance in your life that either hasn't stepped forward or they're in the background and you haven't taken notice of them yet. They're of significance and they step forward in September. It could be either or. It looks like you've got a Capricorn around that could be of significance and a wish comes true. Soulmate connection enters, or if you're with someone right now, soulmate connection improves. If you're not with anyone right now, it could be with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You may have some choices, especially around job and career. Happiness comes out, and there could be opportunity for either moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, redecorating your home. You may hear from somebody from the past, or you could run into an old friend, and you may have a new business or job opportunity. Now, Eight of Pentacles could be going back to school, learning a new area of study, but if you were starting a new job for whatever the reason in September, it could be on-the-job training as well. Looks like a pretty good month. Red. Has the Pisces learned of what I told him? Has the Pisces learned of what I told him? No, not yet. Kevin, anyone of romantic interest in July or spring? Yeah, and you're going to have choices. Next relationship you enter will be very well functioning. You'll get out of it what you put into it, and it could be a very passionate, committed relationship. It may be with somebody who's a familiar face that you just haven't, it just hasn't happened yet, or it hasn't clicked. Four of Cups, somebody that's in your world right now, but they may be in the background and you haven't taken notice of them. Let's see what happens with that. That's always interesting when that happens. Kali at General. Disappointment moves into the past and your life starts to move forward pretty quickly. It looks like you have a water sign coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It also looks like negativity is moving into the past. Your hard work that you put into work, school, business, whatever you do all day should be coming back to you. You should feel like finally the fruits of my labor are coming to fruition. Feeling like life has come back into balance, and you may even have a new job or a business opportunity. Got some good luck coming in. It also looks like you could run into an old friend or somebody from your past, someone you haven't seen in a while. Listen to your intuition. Anxiety is moving into the past. You may have choices moving forward. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well, and paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan makes you feel relief, or setting money aside for something. Oh, who, Archangel Raphael in that picture? Auntie Charlie, how does Hooker see me? I said that I was too skinny. I don't know why he said that. I mean, he may have been saying that like trying to be complimentary or something. I don't know why I said that. I mean, he actually thinks that you're very attractive just the way you are. He doesn't seem to hold himself back. I think that I mean, the cards indicate that he shows you that he thinks that you're attractive, or if he hasn't yet, he will. He also sees you as somebody who's very perseverant, someone who knows how to stand their ground, somebody who's very strong, very, maybe even a little bit mysterious. That was a dumb comment that he made. Yeah. Do I ask general regarding my next job? Will the training be better? Yeah, the training will be better, and you know what is nice? You should really love it. You should feel like the hard work you put in comes back to you, and you're very well appreciated and well respected, maybe even better paid. You're going to be getting paid better. Yeah, the money looks good. Growth, change, and transformation comes in around your new job. It looks like it's got a lot of good potential. And hopefully it's going to come in pretty soon. I told my friend about the pizza last night. She's like, let's see if it happens again tonight. It better not happen. Oh, you know what I forgot to tell you guys too? That was the funniest part of the whole thing, is that the pizza had pineapple on it. Did I tell you that? And you know how I have this thing with pineapples, like with the law of attraction when I was studying it years ago, and the freaking pineapple? Anyway, and I do not eat pineapple on pizza. I love pineapple, I love pizza. The idea of the two of them together, like, pineapple should just not be on pizza. Like, who thinks about putting pineapple in tomato sauce? Gross. Anyhow, I felt really bad after I thought about it that poor guy came here and I didn't give him a tip. I know I didn't order the pizza, I know, but I could have just taken it. I could have just paid for it. And I'm sure that I could have given it to somebody. Anyway. Let me continue on. I know, I did. I felt bad for that guy. Anyhow. I gotta let it go. Julie, why does R want the bedroom door open if he doesn't even sleep in here with me? He sleeps and stays mostly in the basement. Why does he want the door open? Okay, let's see. Why does he want the bedroom door open? He feels more secure with the door open. I don't know what that's all about. He feels more secure. It's not like he thinks that you're in there with anyone else, but I think he just feels more stable with the door open. That's bizarre. He may tell you. You may speak to him out of the blue. Like, he may mention it out of the blue. It may take a while, though, for him to tell you, because it's like slow and steady. He's not giving you anything. He's not giving you any reason right now, but at some point he may say something. I think it makes him feel secure that either he can see you or he knows that there's nothing going on there. He knows that. It's not like you're swindling some guy in there, smuggling some guy in there. But I don't know. It makes him feel more comfortable. It's funny because, like, people have bizarre things. Like, bizarre things make them feel comfortable. Like, so stupid. My grandmother, like a million years ago, was robbed. And obviously, like, the police could, they could tell that it was, like, kids. And it was, like, on New Year's Eve. I don't know if they were watching them or what. And when they actually, my grandparents never slept outside their house. They always slept in their house. They never, unless they were going on vacation. They stayed at my house. My brother and I were very little. And they stayed to babysit us, and then the next day they had gotten broken into. And my grandmother, who was a little fucked up to begin with, like had like jewelry stolen, and like jewelry to her was like you would think she was like Queen Elizabeth, like with the jewelry. Anyway, um, and so after they were robbed, my grandmother had locks put on all the doors in the house, like a deadbolt on, so that when she came home, like when she left the house, she locked all the doors. But the thing is that those doors, like you could kick down that door. Like the bedroom doors, they're not like front doors. Like if you put like a lock on it, like you could bust down that door. I mean, I'm pretty confident that I could break down the door if I really had to. I got locked in the bathroom once and I was able to break out of there. So, but in her mind, she was locking the doors like as if a burglar was going to come in. He was going to find the door locked and like he couldn't get out of the bathroom or the bedroom or whatever, so he was going to turn around and leave. Like, but for some reason it made her feel like she was doing something. Like we used to say it all the time, like what's with all these locks? Like she locked every door. I mean, the house wasn't that big, but still, I mean, it was ridiculous. Anyway, anyhow, you know, it's just like sometimes things don't. um, Art Express is one of my friends, and I actually asked him this morning if he sent it. That's why he wrote that comment. I sent him a text message. I'm like, you sent me a pizza last night. And he's like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah, who the fuck sent it? Anyway, at midnight. Although, I mean, it's good to know that I could get pizza at midnight if I needed it. Auntie Charlie, is Mr. Jones going to make an effort, or is he giving up? I don't think he's given up. No, I don't think he's given up. No, he is not giving up. Listen to your intuition. Things could be moving forward, and he may be looking for a new beginning. He's not giving up. Loso. If hired there, would I be more successful financially? G5, prospect, Onyx, consider other options. Okay, let's see. G5. Prospect. Onyx. Okay, of these three, Onyx comes up highest, then G5, and Prospect comes up lowest. Now let me see, should I consider other options? If you could get into Onyx or G5, right, then I don't think that you need to consider other options. If those people start dragging their feet, then I would explore other options. I think you can get into one of these places, though. I don't think that you have to go anywhere else. Red, does he know I was telling the truth? I think he does. I think he does, yeah. Um, you know what? I got an emailed receipt confirming my delivery, and there's a phone number on there, and it's a New York City number. And I was going to call it today, but I'm thinking the person that did that probably made up a number. It's a New York City number, and I Googled it, and it was going to cost like $30 to find out who it was, and I'm like, that's not worth it. Person's initials are AL. I couldn't think of anybody with those initials. CC, Ev's current thoughts and intentions with me. Sending pineapple pizza in the middle of the night. He's a little slow, right? But I still think things are going to move forward. He's kind of like giving it over to like divine timing. He's like kind of like whatever's going to happen is going to happen. He's not like stressing too much about it. I think you'll probably hear from him soon, maybe within the next week or so. But he's not putting in all that much like thought. He just kind of like when he gets it in his head, like, oh, I'll reach out, I'll reach out. He doesn't really like pre-plan it too much. But I think ultimately the situation does move forward. There is room for growth and change and transformation. And I think you'll probably see him soon, like maybe within the next week or so. CC, general love for next week. Next week, you may feel like you have not been treated fairly, or like the timing just isn't right. Like it may be a lot of hits or misses. Feeling like, I don't know, like you can get a phone call and not get it, and then you try to call them back and it's like phone tag. The timing around next week in love is not that great. There is communication, but it seems like not much goes anywhere, and you may be feeling a little bit burdened or weighed down by love. It'll be okay. Like it's not going to be a terrible week. It just looks like it could be much better if the timing was there. Goddess, what's coming around me and my friend S? I don't know what's going on with you and this person, but it looks like things are kind of like upside down. Like feeling unstable, unsuccessful. Communication should come in, so maybe you'll at least be able to clear the air. You may feel like you've been treated unfairly or taken advantage of by this person. But it does look like with the option for communication to come in, you guys could clear the air and you could get your relationship back on track. But that's up to you. You may be feeling like you're always sitting around waiting for your ship to come in this situation. It may not be worth it for you. But you should have the opportunity that where at least you can make the decision. Jay, how'd the hard-to-read girl feel when she saw me at work tonight? She was happy to see you. She thought that you were attractive. She also thought that you were very focused or into your work or whatever, working hard, well prepared, and she feels like she's not holding herself back so much anymore. So I would think that more is going to come from her in the near future. Red, how does T feel about me? Thinks that you're successful. If you haven't heard from this person, you're going to hear from them soon. Communication comes in soon. Thinks that you're grounded, stable, independent, attractive, kind-hearted, sincere, has a lot of respect for you, and thinks that you're spontaneous, fun to be around, adventurous. Jenny, Jay's current energy towards our connection. The energy is a little bit weak. Strength is in reverse. I don't know where you guys are right now in your situation, but it looks like there could be a little bit of negativity or pessimism around the situation. I would give it a little bit of time because you do have a new beginning on the horizon. Julie, what's C doing tonight? He could be hanging out with family. He's got family close. If he's got like family in the vicinity, he could be with family members. It looks like it's not much. I don't know if he's at his mom's house or his sister's house or somebody's like that. But and they're not doing anything crazy. It's just like with family. Goddess, what exactly is this problem? Why are they weird? Well, they've got some quirky things here. First of all, they feel burdened by life, or they feel like they take things very seriously. They also have a bad wound that they can't seem to get over or get past. So there's that. They also may be feeling very stuck in their life, like nothing's moving forward. They have lack of ambition. They all also may be have some negativity and anxiety around them. It's like they need, they need like a new spiritual practice or something new to come into their life to kind of like wipe the slate clean and start over. There's too much negativity around them, like old wounds that haven't healed, and like feeling burdened, feeling like that energy around them is heavy. I don't know what your relationship is with them or like what's going on between the two of you, but it seems like they're always upset about something or they're always burdened by something. It's like they don't ever feel like they have a minute at peace at peace. It's like they're constantly like a wounded soul. I don't know. I feel like a spiritual practice of some type would help them. But anyhow, Auntie Charlie, for my food truck idea, should I let my niece, who just do my books and payroll, she help me or the triplets who want equity on my business? Less than 50. Should I let my niece? Okay, should I let my niece? I think you're better off with your niece. I don't think it's a good idea to get involved with people that want a part of the business. Not at this point anyway. Maybe if at some point you start expanding and you have more than one truck, that may be a different story. But right now, I don't think that you need them. AS, chances of my job firing me for the next months. I don't think so. It's coming up a low percentage, 33%, which is pretty low. AS, would Josh be jealous if I dated F? I don't see jealousy. No, I would go for it. I would date this person. I think you'll be okay. Esha, will I end up having a class with my XO this year? I don't think so. No, I'm not convinced of that. Adonis, how will my business idea turn out if I invest my time in it? I would put effort into it. It looks like you could have a new business opportunity that brings in substantial money. There's room for growth, change, and transformation. You may have to have a little bit of patience, but it could work out for you. I would do it. I don't see any reason why you shouldn't. Yeah, I would give it a shot. Definitely. Chime, when will new love come in? When will new love come in? You could find new love before the end of this summer. New love may be on its way. Sanch, rest of the day. Got some good karma coming back to you. You got some money coming in. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and you could be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It should be a pretty decent day. Red Moon, what's Karen's current feelings and intentions for me? Oh, welcome. Thought I heard her crying. I think that Karen is looking for things to move forward. She's no longer holding herself back, looking for a successful relationship. I don't see a commitment just yet. That's okay, though. Maybe we're not there yet. You do have a wish, put it out into the universe. You got some good luck coming in around your relationship with her. I love you, me and Uziel in 2022. Yeah, you may be feeling disappointed around the situation. You could even feel a little bit betrayed by him. If you've been hoping for things to change in 2022, I don't see all that much changing. You may make a decision to walk away from the situation. You got a little bit of sharp energy here. I don't know, communication looks like it may be down as well. Let's see what happens when we get there. You still got some time before we get to 2022, but it doesn't look like your relationship's in the best place. Let's see. I know. I can't get over the pineapple on pizza. I just can't. And Nukriti, HS's actions and intentions towards me next. You might be feeling a little bit anxious about this situation, or you guys may have a little bit of an argument. I don't know how much effort he's putting in right now. It's like the relationship looks like it's a little bit weak, or you're not getting all that much effort from him. He seems to be holding back. You may need to reach out to him if you want things to move forward, because it seems like he's not putting in a whole lot of effort. If you decide not to reach out to him, eventually you'll hear from him, but it could take time. I would reach out to him. Maggie, will I fly to Mallorca in August despite Corona? Okay. I think you will, yeah. I think that's still going to happen. Ghost Spider, is Kay coming back? Is Kay coming back? I'm only getting a 33% chance that yes, Kay is coming back. So I would not sit around and wait for this person. Let me see something. Spot. Oh, there we go. Wait, let me go back down to the bottom. Hang on. Lee, is there a relationship for me in the future? Is there a relationship for me in the future? There is, yeah, and it could be with somebody brand new here that's an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It looks like there may be a situation or something that's holding you back, holding on to something that's not working for you is keeping you stuck and stagnant. But when you let go of whatever this crap is, then you have new energy that comes in. And you could find yourself in a committed relationship with somebody who has a lot of growth, change, and transformation around like there'll be a lot of growth, change, and transformation around you and the relationship once this person comes in. But you might have to let go of something. Lee, anything unexpected that I don't see coming? Well, you've got happiness and good luck coming in around finances and money, so that's positive. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. You also have some rest, relaxation, and self-care that comes in that's positive. Jay, why is the hard-to-read girl acting different these days? She's still holding back, and I get the feeling she doesn't want to be around me. Oh, see, I get the opposite feeling, but maybe it's going to shift, and it's showing me what's coming, and it hasn't happened yet. See, I get the impression that she's going to start to put more effort in, or she's making a decision to no longer hold herself back. She's either a little bit more available or she's a little bit more open. She looks like she's a little bit more prepared to put in some effort in the near future. So if you've been feeling like this, I'm going to say that that energy is going to change. And she should be a little bit more open and around more. Yeah, I think you got more to come from her. I think you're going to see a shift in her. You know, in a bizarre way, she reminds me of Amy. Although I don't think that she's at, I don't think she's at Amy's level. But it's like, I don't know, I think you're going to see a shift come back around with her. Julie, can it be where he wants to eavesdrop on my calls with the door open because lately he's pushing the door? Yeah, it could be. He feels secure with that door open. So yeah, I mean, he could want to eavesdrop. He could also check in while you're sleeping. I mean, I don't think that he's going through anything or anything like that. I just think it makes him feel secure to know that he can see what's going on in there, which is like, what does he think is going on? He could eavesdrop, yeah. I mean, he also is like, it's like, you know, like he got mad at you for not trusting him, but now he's not trusting you. So it's like, it's bizarre. It's bizarre because there's something about security, like knowing that he can go in there. I mean, he could go in there, you know, it's like, but with the door open, he feels like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why he feels secure with the door open. Maybe he feels like you won't talk on the phone with the door open. Or it will prevent you from doing something that you do behind closed doors. I mean, it's very strange. It could be he wants to eavesdrop, but I don't think. I think that he may think that you won't talk to anybody on the phone of importance. And that may be a way that he can control things. It's bizarre. There was somebody that I read for once that was this guy was living with somebody. Like I read for this guy for a while. He was living with this girl that like he just wanted it to be over. But he just, in plain English, he didn't have the nuts to do it. Like he just didn't have the nerve to get up and leave. She was very controlling. She would hound him, and he just would just go back, and he would just give in to her. And he started dating someone who he was really crazy about, and that girl used to get really pissed at him because whenever he went home, she wouldn't hear from him anymore. And it was like, what is the problem? Like, why can't you just get up and go into the bathroom and answer her? But it's like, either he was being watched so much by this other woman that he felt like he couldn't get up. I mean, who wants to live like that? He just like, and I was the one talking to him, so like he could be honest with me because I don't know either of these women. He was like, I just can't. He's like, you don't understand how hard it is. And then in that situation, his fear was that if he were to answer her back, but if she didn't answer right away, and he had to leave the bathroom. I mean, we're talking about a grown man here. Move the fuck out, right? But, you know, it's hard to understand sometimes when people are like in these crazy situations. And he's not really being rational either. But for some reason he feels secure with the door open. Like either you're not going to talk to somebody else, or he'll see, or he'll catch you. And he's not going to catch you doing anything. So, yes. It's crazy. I just feel like life is too short for all that crap, you know? But keep the door open. Let's see what that does for him. Auntie, how does Mr. Jones feel about me dating them? Well, he's got a couple of things here. It's like he's got a range of emotions. He kind of makes him feel stuck. It kind of makes him feel a little bit negative or sorry that you're with somebody else or you're doing other things. But on the other hand, it's like he's got a range of emotions. I think also because of the nature of the situation, he feels like maybe they don't equal what you and him have. Like maybe he may feel like it's just more fun, or maybe it's just something that is, you know, going on right now, but it won't be forever. Like I think that he's trying to hold on to the idea that maybe it will be a fleeting moment and then you'll wind up being his again and only his. But you know, once again, like what's good for the goose is good for the gander, and we got the Three of Cups here in reverse. So he has to get his act together if he wants you not to do other things. So I do think that he feels bad about it. I think he has a whole range of emotions, from feeling like, well, I'm going to lose her, to also feeling like maybe this is just something temporary, to also feeling like maybe this is what I deserve, because maybe it is what he deserves. But he, like, this guy is going to not want to lose you. Let's put it that way. Does Jessica's dad want her mom back? Does Jessica's dad want her mom back? I think he does. I think he does. I got a 70% chance yes, and the Two of Swords is upright. So yeah, I do think he does. Karina, will I get an apartment? Will I get an apartment? I think you will, and it may be sometime this fall. Maybe sometime this fall you get the apartment. What is itchy? Who here haven't I gotten to yet? Nav. Love for the rest of July. Okay, you could have a new romantic offer that comes in that's very passionate, and anxiety moves into the past. Maybe with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Watch out with the Three of Cups in reverse that you don't find yourself in a third party situation, because it will bring in disappointment and sharp energy. It does look like somebody may make you an offer, though, in July that would be hard to turn down. Checking my email to make sure that, yeah, I don't think that anybody sent me pizza tonight. Anthony, what actions should I take towards the Cancer now and in the upcoming months? I wouldn't do anything right now. I would give it a little bit of time and space. And maybe as we move into the fall, you could reach out to her again. Yeah, I would say, did you just reach out to her for her birthday? If you just reached out to her, I would give it some time. I would wait at least a couple of months, and then you could try reaching out to her again. Where am I here? Tana. May I please ask how Sean Ponicelli feels about me? How does Sean Ponicelli feel about me? Thinks that you're strong, grounded, independent, stable, well balanced, attractive, kind hearted, sincere. May also think that you're like spontaneous, adventurous, fun to be around. I'm looking for someone here I haven't gotten to yet. Magician, how did everyone who saw me stay at the community center think and feel about me? I would say you made a good impression. It looks like you come up as very strong, very stable, a little bit mysterious, interesting. Um, I got the Magician here. I got the ability to manifest new opportunities. You may have made a good impression on several people today. You know, of course, there'll always be some people that won't take notice or wouldn't even, like they wouldn't notice you because that's just how they are. But I think for the most part, you made a good impression today. Where were you? Community center. Yeah. I think you came off mature, grounded, grown, adult, maybe a little bit mysterious. Harsha, general for the next 2 weeks. General for the next 2 weeks. Well, you got success coming in here around a job or business opportunity, feeling like the hard work that you put into it has come back to you. If you've recently had an argument or a disappointment with somebody, that moves into the past and your relationship with the person moves forward. Got good karma coming in and anxiety is moving into the past. You could be focusing on like a side project that's like creative in nature that you get a lot out of, and you're headed towards the 10 cups being full. May not be there in the next 2 weeks, but you're on your way. There's especially nice things happening around work or business or whatever it is that you do all day. Work, school, business, that kind of stuff. Pisces F, does he miss me? Yes, he misses you. Jay, what can I expect from the hard-to-read girl next week? See, she may be prepared to be a little bit more perseverant. You could feel as if there was a cause for celebration. You're no longer holding yourself back. Or she's no longer holding herself back. Yeah, I'm wondering if communication is going to come in next week. That would be great. Pisces F, how does Jade the Libra feel about me? Thinks you're perseverant, that you don't hold yourself back. You're compassionate, hardworking, intelligent, kind-hearted. May also have sharp energy around the situation, or may not be willing to give in or budge. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if this is someone that you've recently had an argument with, or somebody who is not around too much, because there's sharp energy here. And there's burden around the situation. Georgia, how does Virgo feel towards me? Oh, here he is. May make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Looks like he thinks that you're grounded, stable, intuitive, intelligent, attractive, sincere, and has a lot of respect for you. Empress, future for my brother and Bree. Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities that bring in success. They have cause for celebration that comes in, and they're both prepared for it. Their relationship could strengthen. They've got potential. Empress. Oh, I did that one. Oh, no, I didn't. My brother, Leo. Oh, okay, I did that one. Yeah, I do think that they have potential, these two. Voila. General love for August. It looks like you've got, feeling like I've made it to the top of the mountain, I can breathe a sigh of relief when a fire sign comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. This person may be somebody that's around your life, but you haven't taken notice of yet. The world is at your feet. In the month of August, you may not be looking back on the past fondly, but eager for your life to move forward with a new journey, and that should be what happens. If you are with someone right now, doesn't necessarily mean that you have to leave your current relationship, but it would mean that things would be moving forward. Yeah, could still be that if you're not with anyone. But with the Four of Cups, it would be that the solution to a problem is in front of you that you're not seeing, or a way to make your current relationship improve is in front of you and you're just not seeing it. Anthony, she blocked you, or you don't know if she blocked you? Ruby, when will A reach out? I don't see any communication coming in the near future. There's sharp energy around the situation, and the Hermit is in reverse. This person doesn't look like they're reaching out anytime soon. You may have to reach out to them. Saturn will meet and JL talk again. Yeah, you will. Yeah, you definitely will. Oh, you don't know if you're blocked from the email. I don't know. See, I'm not really good with that kind of stuff. Julie, you see X there at the family's gathering. Nope. Tori, what does JT think of me? I think he's still acting weird after our breakup. Well, he does feel a little bit uprooted or ungrounded, and he's still coming off as argumentative, and there's still a tower moment that he's dealing with. So, he just might need some space. You just may have to, like, I don't know what your relationship is with him now. If he's acting weird after your breakup, he just may need to be left alone a little bit, you know, until he puts this all behind him, because he's feeling like a disaster. I don't know what your situation is like right now, but he may need, that's just maybe it. He may need time away. He might need some time separate. So I don't know if you're still talking to him, or like that may be too much for him right now. Spiritually beautiful. Am I one of the chosen ones from the divine? I don't know what you mean by that. What do you mean, one of the chosen ones? Stacy, chances S and I will have a baby together. Only getting a 33% chance at this point. That also may be down the road. It might not be something that's happening immediately. That's why it could be kind of low. Spiritually beautiful. Am I an earth angel or a star seed? Am I an earth angel or a star seed? Probably a star seed. Is there anyone here that I haven't gotten to? Anybody here that I didn't get to at all? Sacred Divine, how does my dad feel about me recently? Thinks that you're very intelligent, thinks that you're a little bit unique, creative, grounded, stable, and may think that you've either recently gone through a change for the better or things have changed around you for the better. I would say thinks that there's an improvement has happened, or there's been an improvement around you. Julie, did he think of me today, and if so, what did he think? I don't know what he thought, but you definitely crossed his mind today. But I can't, like, I don't know what he thought. But, you know, it's like the way the mind works. Things remind us of each other. Songs, food, places. Sometimes people just pop into our heads for no reason. So, yeah, he's thought about you, but what exactly he's thought, like, things will remind him of you. And that's how you wind up popping into his head. And that holds true for everyone. Like, most people don't sit down and intentionally start thinking about someone unless they have a problem or something that they need to resolve. But all that thinking doesn't really help anyway. So, you know, most of the time, people think about each other because something reminds them. A story reminds them. Somebody maybe looks similar to them. Or, you know, somebody reminds you. Like, you ever have that happen? There was a guy, it was at dinner the other night, and there was this guy there, and I swear to God, I knew him from somewhere, but I could not place the face. And I didn't want to keep staring at him. But, like, this guy, I know him from somewhere. Like, he keeps popping into my head all week. I don't know what significance it is. I mean, it is none. I'll probably never see that guy ever again, but it just keeps popping into my head. Like, things just keep reminding me of that. Like, that's just the way the mind is. Okay, how my daughter's little business is going to go. It should go well. There's like a creative project that brings in happiness. It should go well. Yeah, I think it'll go well. Cause for celebration comes in. Empress, how will my application cycle go this year? It may be a process, like slow and steady wins the race, but you are being guided by the divine, and I think it goes well. You got the Five of Pentacles in reverse, so if you're trying for like a scholarship or money or something like that with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, you should be lucky, or you should feel relief around money. Chanel, how does Alex feel about me removing him? Maybe a little hurt, maybe a little bit disappointed, and definitely argumentative. I'm going to say annoyed. Annoyed that you removed them, or whatever the situation was. Trisha, how can I help my husband? You can't. Nobody can really help. The only thing that you can do for anyone that's in need of any assistance is you can offer support. You can't do anything else. I don't know what his problem is, but it doesn't matter. If it's like low self-esteem, you can't do anything to make him feel better about himself. If he needs to lose weight, you can't make him lose weight. You can't, I mean, you could offer to, I'll go for a walk with you. I will, you know, help meal prep for you, but you can't, like, there's not much that you can do for anybody. People need to, like, take responsibility for themselves and get through their own shit. And it's very frustrating, especially when you're like a kind of a caretaker kind of a person that wants to fix things for other people, because you really don't have much control. The only person that you can really help is yourself. I don't know what his situation is, but depending on the situation, like, there's not, other than offering support and being there, You know, like if, yeah, I need you to go for a walk with me because I don't want to go for a walk. Okay, so you're being supportive. Like that's great. But you know, like you could lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink it. So like it depends what the issue is, but there's really nothing that anyone can do to help somebody else. They have to do it themselves. You can just offer support. You can go with them. You can make suggestions, but that's an unfortunate, really shitty lesson that most of us have to learn. That the only person that we can be responsible for and take care of is ourselves. I had years ago, kids used to get caught stealing all the time when I worked at the grocery store up the street. And this one kid was caught. Well, this is like the oldest scam ever. Like one kid comes in, fills up the shopping cart, goes through the aisle, and then the cashier doesn't scan like most of the items. You're going to get caught. Like there's, like you may get away with it every now and again, but security happened to be in the store. Anyway, so one kid was so upset. I was actually in Italy when this happened. So I wasn't even around. But when I came home, I got a message from him. He wanted me to call him back. He was so disappointed in himself and he was so embarrassed and whatever. The other kid's mother had come into the store and said to me, I'm so embarrassed that he was fired because I can't believe that he was stealing or whatever. And I was like, you can only be responsible for yourself. Like you could teach them right from wrong, but they have to make the mistakes themselves. So he made a mistake and he fucked up and he got fired. But, we know that you didn't say to him, go in that store and steal everything. Like she was like, I gave you my credit card. Like it was for him. Like he could have bought whatever he wanted with my credit card. And in a bizarre way, he thought he was helping his mother out by stealing. Is that what happened? Who the hell knows? But I said, I'm like, don't think that we think any differently of you because we don't. You know how many kids got fired from here? You know how many adults got fired from there for stealing? So, yeah, like I said, I don't know what the situation is. But other than offer somebody support, there's really not much that you can do to help anybody. They got to do it themselves. Yeah, they got to take responsibility and do it themselves. And he may not be ready. He may be just not ready to make changes. Saho, what is my ex Ash Hook feels towards me? May feel that you are ambitious, kind-hearted, grounded, stable, down to earth. But it's like he's got anxiety around the situation and he feels stuck, and I wouldn't expect all that much to change right now. He doesn't seem to be having intentions of moving things forward. Sinram, advice for NB. Okay, I don't know what the situation is, but the cards indicate that this person needs to let go of anxiety, buckle down, get things done. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Don't overwork yourself. But definitely focus on getting whatever done that needs to be done. Balance will come back into their life and they'll be feeling successful. They may be feeling a little bit burdened or upside down, especially around finances. But that's going to change because there's growth, change, and transformation coming in around them financially. But they need to focus and concentrate. I don't know what their issue is, but they can do it. They can get through this period, whatever it is. Georgia. Energy timing with my petition to discharge. Right, I don't know what that means, but let's see. The timing could be within the next 2 weeks. And the energy is well balanced and successful. So, whatever it is, you should get what you want. Simran, spirit messages. Six of Water, memories from your childhood, issues regarding children, and romanticizing the past. Queen of Water, tender-hearted and empathetic, patient and loving. Relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition. Care for yourself and others. Three of Earth, power of creativity, recognition for very high-quality work, and be a team player. Chanel, do you see Alex coming back towards me soon? Did you just remove him from something? If you just removed him from something, see, I don't know why people do that. I always tell people, don't block, delete, or get rid of phone numbers or anything if you want this person in your life. Blocking somebody, but wanting them to come to you, like, I don't see what the point is in that. Why would you remove him from something? Piss him off if you want him to come back. Was that the question? Let me just make sure. Yeah, you removed him from something, and now you want him to come back. So the energy you're putting out into the universe is like stepping on the gas pedal and the brake at the same time and going nowhere but skidding around. So I don't know what, I don't know why, like why would you block someone or delete them if you want them to come back? This person's coming up as feeling argumentative. I don't know. I don't know if this is something that you've been through before with him, but he feels like he's frustrated. And I don't know that he's going to come back around without, like, you may have to reach out to him. I don't know if he's going to come back around after. Yeah, he's pretty upset. Simran, why is Gigi currently feeling and thinking about me? They seem to have a lot of respect for you, think that you're a kind, caring person, think that you're intelligent, think that you're stable and sincere. Curious. What do I need to know about my career in 2021? Well, you got happiness coming out over your career. It also looks like you may need to have a little bit of patience, but you should have some choices that come in. The world is at your feet, and you should be feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, your career could start to move forward. And you have the Magician, which is the ability to manifest new opportunities. So I don't know where you are right now in your career, but if you're feeling like, you know what, I want to move forward or I need a new opportunity, I would start focusing on that because you can make it happen pretty quickly. Is there anybody here that I haven't answered for? Love reading for Curious Rabbit. Got a new beginning on the horizon. Anxiety is moving into the past. You got anxiety moving into the past. Listening to your intuition, and you have a wish. Somebody comes in that makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. You have a Virgo coming in, a Pisces, and then you have an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So if you're not with anyone right now, you got new opportunities coming in. Nice new opportunities. Yeah, your perseverance around love pays off. It brings in choices. And with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, it's like the hard work you put into love is coming back to you. Simone, what to expect in the next 7 days? Anxiety should move into the past, and you should feel like you're stepping into your strength. It also looks like you may be feeling a little bit more financially stable. You could be taking a small road trip or spending a day away someplace out and about. It also looks like you could be hanging out with a new friend, or yeah, you may be hanging out with a new friend. I don't know what you're doing, but it looks like it's a good time, and you're feeling like mutually respected, and you have ambition that comes in. Feeling ambitious. Mel, will I be successful in getting into the trucking business this year? I want to own it and have someone drive it for me. Yeah, excellent. My dad had a trucking business years ago. I don't remember. I was a baby, and he said, I remember him telling me about it. I think that it's a pretty easy business to kind of get up and running. Well, he also had a truck, so. Yeah, it looks like you're prepared for it, and you can be very successful. Yeah, my dad, when he lived up here, this was like, I think it was before I was born. What he said was, neighbor across the street, how funny. He came up yesterday or the day before when I was talking to my neighbor, and now I'm talking about him again. I think he was a gym teacher, so he didn't have anything to do over the summer. And I think he was going to work in a camp, but the pay was like really shitty. So I think that that's what it was. He was going to work in a camp, and then he asked my dad if he could use any help. So my dad was like, well, why don't you? He was a really big guy, so he's like, why don't we start a moving company? I don't know that they moved people, like moved houses, like, but I think they moved, like, if you bought like a piece of furniture from somewhere, they would go get it and bring it to your house. I think that's what it was. Anyhow. So they opened up this company for the I don't know how long it lasted. And it was more money, much more money than the guy would have been making. I don't know if it was just for the summer that he did it, but my dad didn't do any of the work, and he didn't, like, the guy pretty much did all the work and took all the, he didn't take all the pay. He got paid like a salary or like $1, like an hourly rate, and then they split whatever the profit was. But the guy that was doing the work got paid more. Anyhow, it's definitely doable. Denise, Vincent's true intentions towards me. Well, he's looking to start a new journey here, and there's a wish around the situation, so that's positive. I don't see a commitment coming in right now, and communication looks like it's kind of sporadic, so you may have to put in a little bit of effort initially, but once you get the ball rolling, you could have cause for celebration that comes in. Still not seeing a commitment here, but you know what? Maybe we're not there yet. Maybe it's just going to take some time. I would say his intentions are pretty decent. He just may be slow to act. So you may need to reach out to him a little bit just to kind of kickstart it. Anyhow. Adriana's not here anymore, right? She went back to work. All right, then the last person that I'm going to do is Tracy. Why has Ann and I's relationship been so rocky lately? Well, we've got some issues here. So the communication may not be great. And there may be, somebody's not putting in a whole lot of effort. Somebody else is either feeling like they're waiting for their ship to come in, or feels like they're waiting for things to get better and nothing is getting better. Basically, I think the communication breakdown has caused all this. Like, I don't see a third party interference, but I do see heartbreak and disappointment around the situation. It looks like poor communication. And look, men and women are both bad with communication, like, but women tend to do things sometimes like, I'm going to do this so that he thinks that. I'm going to do this so he thinks that. I'm going to tell him, good, go out with your friends. I don't care, but I really do care. And you figure it out. Figure it out. Figure it out that I don't really want you to go out. So, I think that the issue here is that you guys need a little bit better communication. Jay, energy check, 1 card for each. Could I become full-time combo driver UPS? Okay, let's see. 2022. Could happen in 2022 with this card, definitely. 2023. Not 2023. 2024. 5 of Swords, nope. 2025. Nope, I think it's going to happen next year. I think it's definitely going to happen next year. Anthony, I'm not sure if she blocked my email. So you don't know if she blocked it. There's no way to tell. I don't know. Is there a way that you can block emails? I would suppose that there probably would be. I don't know. I don't know. Anyhow, I think that if you just give it a couple of months, you can reach out to her again. That's fine. All right, that's it for me tonight, guys. Thank you all very much for being here, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Probably, maybe sometime in the afternoon. I don't know. I'll be on tomorrow in the afternoon. I'm just not sure what time. Have a good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye, Anthony.